guys, it's the real reviews, and you know I'm broadcasting during the pandemic. Why am I wearing the gloves and the mask? I don't know. I'm inside my house. Let me take it off. So I got something cool for you guys. I got the brand new Tempurpedic Proadapt Medium Hybrid. And if you guys saw my other two videos, I did buy the Tempurpedic, it was the Supreme Hybrid and the Tempurpedic Cloud Supreme. So please check out my other videos. If you're interested in Tempurpedics, I'm gonna give you all the knowledge. So I was sleeping on this yesterday, and what I noticed was a little bit different. I took off the covers for you guys. I threw on the pillows. I just got it in. I tested it last night, and I'm gonna tell you the differences between your old Cloud Supreme or your old Hybrid Supreme, and if you should buy this. All right, so the differences between the Proadapt Mediums and what kind of people should buy it. So I'm going to tell you right now, the Proadapt Mediums Hybrid has coils in it. If you're looking for the Proadapt Soft, Medium, or the harder version, it's not going to have the coils, and it's a little bit different feel. I love both of the feels. You have to know that if you're going into a hybrid, it's going to be 10 times better than a full coil bed. And the reason for that is because it has the Tempur material on top. And I'm gonna kind of explain it right now. So the Proadapt Medium has 4 different layers. So it's got the Easy Refresh on top, and the Easy Refresh they brought in from the older models, but they made it better. And the reason they made it better is because they added more cool to the touch material. It's antimicrobial, and the greatest thing about that, especially in a time like this, is that it keeps away the germs, especially in flu season, cold season, your kids going to daycare or schools and they're jumping on the bed. It keeps that away, and that's what's great about it too. You even touch it, and it's cool to the touch. I'm gonna be taking off the cover, not fully, but to kind of explain the 4 different layers. So, right now, I'm going to grab the Tempur ES material. So it's got 4 different layers. You have the Easy Refresh, which is, they call it the Smart Climate Dual Cover System. Just so you guys understand, they did change the name on it. It's still an Easy Refresh cover if you're looking to buy a new one. What's great about this is fully removable. And if you buy any of the non-Proadapt series, just the Adapt series on the Tempurpedic, you do not get a removable cover, and these are great. I wash mine every 2 weeks on my Cloud Supreme, so we'll see this, and it keeps the germs out. You can wash it in the, you don't have to take it to the dry cleaners. I throw it right into the spin cycle. Very nice, very easy to do. So underneath right here, you have the Tempur ES material. So this is the B layer, the second layer here. And Tempur ES material is your soft, comforting material that's right below the Easy Refresh cover. And that material right here, and you can actually go to Tempurpedic and request to get this Tempur ES material. Sorry, it's right here. And everybody knows if you've been in if you're looking for a mattress and you've been to a Tempurpedic store, they got these lined up on the bed, and you can put your fingers and press it in. That's that Tempur ES material. That's what's right under the cover, and right here. Feels amazing. And if I push it down, you can see that slow, very slow rise of this material. And the difference between this material and something like those bed-in-a-box brands like Casper, they do not have the density as Tempurpedic. This is a NASA designed product that astronauts used to go against the G rating when they take off and get into space. This is scientifically produced. When you get a Casper or you get a different brand, you don't get that strong density rating as you do on the Tempur ES material, and that's why they're so expensive. They last 20 years, and the greatest thing about it is that it comes with a 10-year warranty, and the 10-year warranty is on the Tempur ES material, the Easy Refresh material. If it starts ripping, and the Tempur AP, I believe it's the APR material, and the APR material, let's get into that now. It's not like this. So if you guys saw my reviews, I also did the Tempurpedic Pro pillows. They're made for the Proadapt beds. I have the 2 kings in the back, the 2 mid. I have a high and I have a low. So I did a review on that. If you guys are interested in pillows matching your Proadapt bed, these are the pillows to get. Watch my other reviews on the pillows. Amazing. I still sleep on them. So this bed right here, I did not mention it before, is $36.99. They do have promotions all the time. They do have financing. They do not send these beds to me for free. We paid full price. You can buy the lower non-Proadapt beds. They're way cheaper. They do not come with the Easy Refresh temper climate control cover that is removable, and as well as that, they're not the full 12 inches. So this profile here is 12 inches, and that's what makes a great bed. You want a bed, especially a memory foam bed, to be around 12 inches or larger. So if you go with the Elite or the higher in the before models, you would get 13, 14 inches, and that's where you would get that sink-in feeling. You get a great feeling on the medium bed, especially it's a well-rounded feeling. It's not stiff at all, if that's what you're worried about. If you want that sinking in feeling, you still get it, but you don't get it as much as the soft, where you kind of go a little bit farther. All right, so you're getting into the third layer now. So this is the Tempur APR, and the Tempur APR is kind of like the same thing as in the Pro pillows. You got the Tempur ES material, and then you got the Tempur APR. And the Tempur APR is the conforming part of, the Tempur material. They don't like it called memory foam. It's specifically designed, it's ES rated, and made in the USA as well. It's not made somewhere else, which is great. The Tempur PR conforms to your body. That's that layer where after you sink in, starts conforming, and that's what gives you the amazing sleep you get on the Tempurpedic. And I'm telling you, after sleeping on my Cloud Supreme for a year, I had pain in my shoulder. I'm not lying here. I've heard chiropractors talk about it, TV talk about it, but my pain in my back and in my shoulder went away after sleeping on it for a year. I don't know if, I think it started 6 months into it. My back was conforming, and I'll show you why. Because your butt sinks in, and your vertebrae and your neck sits straight, and it helped me. I don't know. I'm not a medical doctor, and I can't tell you if it's going to help you, but it helped me, and I can say that. So after the Tempur APR material that conforms to your body, you have the micro coils, and these are top of the line coils. They're smaller than the original, so they're on the bed. Around it is a Tempur material kind of holding them in, and they're individually wrapped. It's amazing. They don't cut into your Tempur material or your APR material. They're individually wrapped. They're on the bottom layered. There's over 1,000 of those coils, and that's what gives you that supportive feeling. And these beds can range from people from 120 pounds to 300 pounds or larger. The reason why is because it has the hybrid kind of built into it. Compared to the other beds where you're gonna sink into the bottom. These things are amazing for all kind of ranges of sizes of people, and that's what's one great thing about it. So you can see this cover is taken off. You can take it off and wash it. We talked about that, and now let's talk about the price. This is, like I did before, $36.99. It's a little pricey, but you get what you pay for. Let's move over to the side now. So here is the side profile of this bed, and this is what I'm going to kind of get into and how it feels like laying on the back, on the side, and on your stomach. And I'm going to tell you right now that I've slept on it already, and I'm going to kind of explain what you need to expect, but I'm going to show you right now. So first we're going to go into doing the hand test, and if you can see that indent right there, this cover doesn't do it justice because it holds it firm in place. But once I do the hand test right here and I hold it down, you can see how slow it comes up. It's not like those Casper beds. You don't get that on a Casper bed. On a Casper bed, you press down, it comes up right away. You don't even feel that feeling of the Tempur material. So on this bed, what happens is it slowly comes up, and that's what forms to your body way better than any type of bed. They have a lot of different brands that you've probably seen in the stores, but at the end of the day, you get what you pay for. Tempurpedic is actually one of the best beds I've ever slept in, and I will never sleep on another bed. I heard people sleep on it for 20 years before even getting a new bed. And if you get a coil mattress, you got to flip it. You can feel the coils after a while digging into your side. Nobody wants that anymore, and that's why everyone's conforming to the hybrid, top of the line bed, and this is kind of what you want. So let's talk about the edge. So I'm sitting on the edge right here, and you don't fall off. The edge holds you in, and that's the greatest thing about the hybrid, especially all the different brands. The edge feels nice. So you can sit at the end of the bed, you're not tipping over, and it conforms to your butt very well. Very well. I would say I give it a 10 out of 10. Compared to the Cloud Supreme, probably a 7 out of 10. So I'm gonna lay on the Tempur Proadapt pillows on my back. You have an instant cooling feeling right when you lay on it. You can feel your heels dig in. Your butt kind of digs in right into the bed, which is amazing. The pillow actually kind of seals the deal for me because your head sinks in and you perfectly are aligned. Your back is aligned. It feels like you're in a cloud, and that's why Tempurpedic is supreme on that issue. Very nice. If you're a back sleeper, this is the perfect bed. Let's move into the side. So I'm on the side now. I got a perfect arch right now. Feels very nice, not too much. So a lot of people think that the Tempurpedic you sink in. The hybrid is what makes the bed perfect. The coils, you don't even feel them at all. The Tempur ES material is so comforting, and then once you hit the APR, that's where you need to be. Very nice right now. And then once you hit the stomach, very conforming. You can feel your elbows kind of going in, and then your stomach goes in and your knees. Very nice. So I sleep mostly on my back, and you can feel it kind of rising right now. It takes a while. That's why it's so amazing, especially on the new 2020, 2021 models. These things are made even better. The technology with the APR is just phenomenal how they did it. So looking at a couple more things. So I slept on it. I'm more of a back and a side sleeper. If you're a stomach sleeper, like my wife, we're gonna have to bring her in to do a review on that sense. But I don't sleep on my stomach ever, so I can't really tell you about the Tempur, but the Tempur should be better than the coils because you kind of sink into it. The side on the hybrid, medium hybrid, is amazing. And the thing about it is, if you get a soft bed, it's gonna be a little bit too soft possibly for you, especially because the Tempur material never loses form. Even if you sleep on it for 5 years, it just feels the same every night, feels amazing. And that's another thing that you have to appreciate. If you're thinking you're gonna buy a medium and the Tempur material might get a little bit, everything is firm in the beginning and then it feels better. So it doesn't lose form, but it kind of goes from brand new to kind of worked in, or kind of like a car. So in the beginning, it's kind of really, really firm, and you break it in and it feels amazing. So once you break it in and the material all kind of conforms, it feels amazing. And I think a medium or a medium hybrid is the way to go for everybody, because it's that in the middle. If your husband wants a firmer bed and you want a softer bed, the medium hybrid or the medium is the way to go, especially how soft this is sleeping on it. Slept on the back, feels amazing. Very, very conforming, and the Tempur APR material was great. Also sleeping on the side felt great as well. So one last thing I wanted to kind of point out is the Tempurpedic materials can sit on any adjustable base, and that's the greatest thing. And these adjustable bases can go into any frame, and any frame, what you'll get is no slats, no baseboards. You can just go right into any king size bed you wish. So the $36.99 was because it was a king size bed. If you get a queen or a full or a twin, obviously it's gonna be cheaper. So let me talk about the Coaster Sleep. They did not send it for free. They're like $1,000. And we got a little bit off because we bought the bed with them. And this thing is amazing. You're trying to go to zero gravity, this thing does it. If you want vibration in the feet, if you hear that, vibration in the head or in the top portion of your body, and you can do different levels. Amazing. Feels great on you. Also, zero gravity. It takes a little bit to get there, but as you can see, the bed is conforming, and you can see the Tempur ES material kind of conforming with it. And if you can see all these little things on it, that's part of how the Easy Refresh cover is made. So that's not anything about use. It's just kind of a glare from the light. This is the zero gravity position, and you kind of sit there, and it's great as well if you're trying to go to sleep or if you want to read. So you can hit flat, it'll go right to flat, and you can adjust your head, your foot, and set any memory you want on it as well. And you can turn it on and off. There's also an LED on all of them, which is really nice. And you can lock it if you have kids. The greatest thing also about this, if you're sleeping on one side and your wife is sleeping on the other side or whatever is going on, you can move around without feeling it. And that's the greatest thing. So if I go up to go to the washroom, she won't feel it. And that's what Tempurpedic built its quality on. Thank you guys for watching. Please check out my other videos. I have the Supreme Cloud, the Supreme Hybrid Cloud, and all the different types of pillows. I'm going to be actually purchasing the Pro All Cool as well coming up. So please subscribe, guys. Please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, guys.